Hey, what's going on everybody? Snoo here. We are back with another set. Maps 401 to 500. I'm in pretty good spirits because I'm ahead now. For the first time. It only took me 400 maps to get ahead. No problem. We got everything in here as usual, and the good news just keeps getting better. It looks like the Curation Scarabs on its way down a little bit. A little bit anyway. I was able to buy them for a bit less. Definitely, I didn't have to pay 11 divines for a single one this time around. And so here it is. They're registering around 10 divines a piece. I do have some all flames in here. I'll talk about that in a moment, because that's kind of the thing that just kind of changes a little bit here and there, is the all flames. Definitely not doing Katash all flames. I liked the results last time, which was not an emphasis on all flames in every map. But anyway, I'm going to count this as 1,250 divine because I do need to up the value a little bit for chaos rolling. It doesn't take too many. Can seem to be able to do it in under 10,000 chaos orbs to roll 100 maps. Last time I checked, so pretty cool. Overlay ready to go. Here's what we're looking at. 0 unrequited stacks. Man, just imagine if I had one or perhaps two unrequited stacks right now. I'd be way in the green, man. If I had two, I might actually be pushing about 100 div an hour right now. So we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get even luckier this time than last time. I don't know. I am gonna do some Shaper all flames. Just for the record, I'm gonna go ahead and put some Shaper all flames in when I have amazing lanterns. We're talking like high density, more pack size, plus possessed, maybe plus quant, or maybe without the more pack size. I don't know exactly for sure, but I'm kind of mentally budgeting up to perhaps 5 Shaper all flames and 100 maps. I'm gonna be very sparing about it. Only the best of the best lanterns will be using that. Otherwise, I'll just be throwing in breach all flames when I get a decent lantern at the top, like high density and quant. Probably use a breach all flame there, or to replace bad mob types, as I usually have been doing. It looks like it's been pretty good with that. Okay, so we still have, 200 Divination Scarabs, 100 Curation, 100 Completions. Got all the maps like usual, just rolling the maps exactly the same way. Primarily 140% quant or more, with 33, 34 barrels or more on virtually all of these. Almost every single map has a Scarab and currency roll for that chance to get a mirror. And based on what I'm seeing now with 9, let's see, I have 30 here, but 9 Sacred Orbs total for this 1,000 map set. It looks like pretty high chance of seeing one raw mirror at some point here before the end. Hope so. The Atlas is, of course, linked in the description below. So is the first Twitch VOD for the set. Everything as usual. Back to not taking Swarming Hive, not running Katash all flames, not running Breach all flames for everything, and not doing any trades right now. All right. Let's kick things off. Fast intros. I'm thinking Unrequited stack. First barrel, first map. Yeah. That's what's going to happen. Definitely. Even like this, maybe? High density, more pack size. Well, I mean, it's already pretty high. I don't know. I kind of feel compelled. Let me see what happens here. That does increase the number of monsters. It's a crazy amount of monsters there. I don't know. Maybe I should use one for that instead of using it down here for refund. Here we go. Decent barrel or basics roll. Okay, pretty typical start. This is why I should replace refund, because I gotta sit here and wait for these to respawn. 513% quant. Feels good, man. Legendary quant map. Wild. Oh god. Enlightened stack. Ugh. Every single time I do these runs, I always start it off with some garbage. RNG like this. One apothecary. Whoa. Second map, one apothecary. I stand a pretty good chance of being over what do you call it? Over the estimated count of apothecaries for 1,000 maps. 'Cause I'm definitely, I'm almost certain that I'm ahead right now. Arma? It's Garb of the Ephemeral. Yeah, this stings when you spend this and get a bad back to basics roll. Ooh. Well, make my money back anyway. First good drop. Coming in pretty early. Full stack 7 years. I want to see how many stacks of 7 years I can get. All favorited maps are different, yes. Yeah, 7 years for me. Well, I mean, it's so cheap, the investment, compared to like a stack of 7 years now. 1 7 years is worth over 3 divines now. Oh man, speaking of which. Man. I mean, I know how often 7 years drop in T16 wing divination farms. Not 100% sure if they drop more often or less often now. With they probably deserve don't matter. If it drops, it drops. Yeah, that's a bit of a cop-out. My whole shtick, a great deal of my content revolves around more or less identifying the efficacy of a particular farm, trying to take just about everything into account as possible, which is why I do really, really high sample size on farms. Usually 100 maps is enough on most farms, but for a farm like this, it's definitely not enough. I mean, even 1,000 maps is probably not really enough. That's how wildly RNG based this farm is. But it will be decent data, and a lot of people are looking forward to seeing the results of this farm for that reason. What the hell? Yeah, we're going a little low. Damn. This low back to basics roll over here. That was a curation scarab, my god. Oh no. Alright, well that seals the deal. I am feeling very unlucky. The Fiend is more rare than Unrequited Love. Fiend stack has hit me over the head with a 2x4. At least I could say like I was unlucky with Fiend completions as well. Now I can't even say that. That hurts, man. Probably not 1,000. For sure a few hundred. Hey! Kept getting 1 raw 7. And got the stack on the 7 years. Nice. Pretty big money at this point in the league. Stack of 7 years. In 7 years. That's 5 7 years drops with no brothers cards. Maybe the drop rate waiting is real. One Nimbus card. Ah. The 3-div coffin. I always get like one of those in 100 maps. The additional item coffin. Just one. One 7 years, one Nimbus card. Okay. Take 2 on the map. Oh, but it's good. Oh, yeah. Because, like, you know, you don't... Oh, my God. Another raw Nimbus. 10th Nimbus card. No stack. God. I'm actually unluckier with Nimbus cards than Unrequited Loves. For this set, anyway. Man, I don't know if I'm gonna get a single unrequited. I had a set of 0 unrequited earlier. I think it was set 2, the one I lost the most currency on. Imagine if I get 0 unrequited and still make currency on this set. That might happen. Fuck me, dude. 22 Fiend cards this set. Oh, that is brutal, man. Nothing hurts more than that. Because that's less common than... that's less common than 16 unrequited. Yeah, I just got the full stack right there. Stacking Enlightened again. That's like the 5th or 6th Enlightened stack. Woohoo! Double red star, what? Oh my god. I'm just gonna die inside now. Way to kick a person when he's down. Imagine both of those were Enlightened stacks. Oh! No! Stash Enlightened. It's killing me. It's killing me. 2 stash stacks, 2 enlightened, yeah, quadruple stacked enlightened and brother stashes. Oh no. How can I possibly contend with its... Look at me. Mad skill gameplay. Why am I not rewarded for such high skill gameplay here? Non-bosser does bosses. Another pretty good roll. Ooh. Okay. Probably the best set for 7 years bad luck. Probably. Wow, I got a gift off the boss. Pug. That would have been more suitable on the next map. Oh well. Alright everybody, here we go. We got some more results. We're now halfway done with this farm. And I gotta say it was not so good. I'm a little surprised. Apparently it came out positive, even with some statistics that were really bad. So, got everything filled out here. Maps 401 to 500. 5,768 Wrath cards. Looks to be right within the usual range. Hoarder here also. And then Fortunates. I guess the luckiest thing I got this league was, or this set I mean, was the Fortunate card. Look at that rebound from 1600 to 1819. No idea why. Unlucky before, lucky after. And I guess even with the Fortunate, I mean, it's a common card, but it does stack all the way up to 12, so if you get a ton of stacks, unusually high number of stacks, I mean, that can come out. That's a lot of Divine Orbs. 219 Fortunate cards. Mad King was pretty good, too. The best showing for Mad King. Definitely not the best showing for Curiosity aspects, though. Best showing for 7 years, too. So you can see some really nice RNG so far. It's all downhill from here, but just this alone, the Fortunate cards in 7 years turned me up to the positive threshold pretty easily, actually. Brother's Gift looked pretty normal with 17. Apothecaries, 5. No stacks. Nimbus cards, 10. No stacks. Unrequited Love, 0. No stacks. So some absolutely awful RNG on that. And if we had the Fiend card here, we'd have 22, 2 stacks. Oh, yeah, that like a gut punch seeing that happen. Anyway, here we go. Total tally. Remember, the investment was a little less than usual because the Curation Scarab is down to 10 divines apiece, 1,250 divines, gross 1,396. Okay, that's well in the positive. 146 net divines positive, 1.46 per map, which is better than I've been doing. I think. Wait, I think the last set. Yeah, the last set was better than this set, but this is the second best set I've had so far. 24 divines per hour, cumulative from 14 bumped up to 16 div per hour. So I gotta say, I'm relieved. I'm at least relieved that I somehow came out positive. You can just imagine, you know, if I'd had more typical RNG with the Apothecary, Unrequited, and Nimbus cards, how this could have looked. But anyway, this is it. Here's all the cards. Everything's there. We got the Fortunate way on top, but 7 years pretty close behind. And then it's way downhill from there. It's a whole showing. Not all that many things picked up. Not too bad. Won't take too long to put all that in the dump tabs, or out of the dump tabs into the stash. Here we are. 500, map 500,000. So this is what it looks at right now. I got to double check this, make sure it's all right. But I know for a fact I have 11 Sacred Orbs. So if my math is correct, I should get 1 Mirror Drop. Hopefully. 0 so far. Curation Scarabs, I really had no idea how many I would have. But I guess roughly 5 per set. Okay. Still got a couple zeros. The most important things on the whole list are still 0. We gotta fix that, guys. We gotta have a turnaround. That's the reason why I'm not busting out 50 to 100 div per hour right now. Is the 2 most important numbers are still 0. Alright, let's see what we can get for the gamble portion. Start with the reliquary keys. Got three reliquary keys. Oh yes. This is gonna be good. It's already perfectly blessed. It's a 100% positive and towards gamble. Login. Yeah. And the chat goes wild. Oh. You guys are wild. My chat's too into this. Wow. Amazing. Okay. Typical results. Now then. Wow, for once, not a garbage outcome. Mage Blood. Wait, it might be one divine. Hold on, does this have... Is this a good one? Eroding Territory? I don't recognize that one. Must be new. It's not one that kills your character if you fail, though, so I guess it's good. Any damage within 2 meters of a player? A melee favorable map? Okay. This looks awfully easy. I'm not going to check on the website too much. We got some enlightens to do. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention I had great RNG on the enlightened stacks. Yeah, buddy. Got 11 here. Now, knowing me, I'm going to send a bunch of these up, so we'll see. Nothing. Oh, down. Same. Up. Same. Oh my god, I was unlucky. Well, the middle one was a good spot, I guess. Perhaps the worst RNG of all was turning in the Mad Kings. I turned 532 Mad Kings in and got 1 Curiosity Aspect. The one adorned to rule them all. It's 110%. Wow. That's, I feel like, the gambling on Mad Kings did not turn out very good, guys. Okay. And for my last trick, I'm going to twice or nothing an invisible unrequited love because I don't have one. Again, this is the second time this has happened, so that's disappointing. Which means no fun for you guys. It was fun last time. I went all the way up to evidently 6. I had to rewind the VOD. 6 unrequited before I lit them all on fire. Can't do it. Turn in those fiends. That's a good idea. Alright. As a consolation prize, we'll take my least favorite divination card here of the set. I mean, this can't even be good because the problem is it's not item level 84. So, I don't know. I guess I'm hoping for, what, a 20% increase effective hatred or something? I don't know. Well, 8% increased life is nice, actually. That's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, that's value. That's some value. A perfect percent life roll with a 20 div, maybe. Second one, Zealotry 20%. Oh, wow. Really? Really? I mean, it's perfectly rolled. Perfectly rolled, guys. We got that going for it. Alright, a couple of groovy headhunters here. 30% increased damage. Really? Do people care about that? Come on. Why does the perfectly implicit increase max life roll with unperfect flatline? Not cool. Not cool. Okay. So, just to recap. 500 maps done. We're halfway through. on the road to dropping 1 mirror, on the road to dropping like 30 something more unrequited loves. Hopefully. I think the number is going to be much higher than it is now. I was just telling my chat, I'm predicting that when it's all said and done, based on what I'm seeing here, I'm predicting at the very least 50 divines per hour of 6-hour runs. That would be 60 hours of mapping, 50 div per hour or more, which is like, I don't know, like 4 div per map or something, I guess. That's the hope. On a side point, I'm going to take a short break on this set, and I'm going to do at least one other 100 map session. I want to do a quick little test in Crimson Temple, Divination farming Crimson Temple, and I just want to see what it's like to focus on stacking 7 years bad lucks with the completion scare, because that card's worth a lot right now, and it's pretty common drop. So with maps that cost a fraction of what these T17 maps in Curation do, I suspect it might be a really nice, lucrative strategy waiting in the wings. So that's what I'm going to look at next. That's it for now. We're halfway done, so we'll start the second half here in a few days. Next week, I guess. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you guys next time.